What's going on, guys? Flogna here, and today I have a bit of a different video. This video is not really related to much, but I figured I just want to give my opinion on these clients right here. So today we're going to be doing a video reviewing 3 clients, the top 3 I've heard of, Lunar, Labymod, and Badlion. So yeah, let's get right into this video, and yeah. Alright, so I came up with a couple of categories here, and they'll all be rated out of 10. So the first category I went with was PvP. Now this is exactly how well the client is going to handle in a PvP situation. Next one is customization. It's just how easy it is to, customize it, make it yours. Next one I'm using is FPS increase/decrease. Basically, obviously it's just up and down from the default 1.89 client. So yeah. And then the last category I'm going to be using is fun, and that's just all extra stuff that's going to be added into this category. Now the first client that we're going to be reviewing right now is Labymod, and so let's get right into it, honestly. PvP, I give it a 7 out of 10. It's really not made for PvP. It also doesn't have a client-side anti-cheat like the other 2 on this list, but it's still a good client in general. The next category, customization, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It is very customizable. The add-ons are easy to use and have descriptions under each of them. Each client on this list, you can move them all around the board, and Labymod also has that. And yeah, so it's very customizable and you can make it unique. Next one for the FPS increase/decrease, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 because it does give me a large increase. It gives other people I talk to an increase as well, and in certain areas, especially during this little castle walk around on the single player world, it's gotten up to 1,000 in different areas where other clients could not. Alright, now for the final category, fun. I'm going to give it 10 out of 10. The emotes are very fun to play with. Everybody can see them, your friends, and anybody that has a Labymod can see them. You can be purchasing them with currency that's attainable from the website only. You can get this currency free daily by a login streak, or you can buy them. The friends option is very useful. You can DM your friends easily, and there's an option to enable it so your friends can see what server you are currently playing on, and they can join from there. They can also see what time zone you're in and other stuff like that, so it helps them get to know you better. So it's helpful for your friends to understand what time it is for you if they want to play, and etc. Like stuff like that. Some additional notes I have for Labymod is that Labymod is not a client of itself. It's really just a mod pack that you install on your computer, and it builds into the normal Minecraft launcher. So it's something that's a little easier to install on its own. And yeah. Our next client we're going to be going over is Lunar client. Now this client is very similar to Labymod, and some places it exceeds it. So let's get right into the ratings now. Alright, surprise, surprise, Lunar client is a PvP client, so it's going to get a 10 out of 10 in this category. It also has a client-side anti-cheat, and it has more useful PvP mods than Labymod offers. Some of these mods on here are from the professional ones that look better itself, other than the ones that the Labymod community makes. And yeah, so I give this a 10 out of 10 in this category. Alright, the next category we're going into is customization. Now, I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. It's very customizable. Some things I noticed on here more so than on Labymod. I'm not sure if you can do it on Labymod. I could check later. But you can resize most of the screen items itself, pressing right shift. It gives you a full menu of every single mod that can be enabled right off the bat. You don't have to wait to install them or restart your game. So yeah, in this area I give it a 9 out of 10 because it is more customizable. Alright, for the FPS category, we're going to have to give Lunar a 7 out of 10. It's a semi-increase and decrease. The increase was noted off video. It's more than it is on video. But I remember in PvP situation it has been better. But, we're going to base it off of this castle. So we're going to have to give it a 7 out of 10 because it did the castle less justice with FPS than Labymod did, sorry. Alright, for the final category, fun, we're going to give it a 9 out of 10. This client is more fun. It is more fluid in the emotes, as in how the players move when they do the emotes, but most of them just remind me of Fortnite emotes. Now, while Labymod has their own kind of ideas here and there, I haven't seen anything custom on the Lunar store since I've started using this to get this video done. It's been about 4 days since I've seen it, and they're all have been Fortnite emotes. They do have partnered servers, so you know these servers are higher in quality since the client itself is in high quality. The friend system is very nice. It looks pretty sleek, but it does not, from what I see, let you join your friends from a menu like Labymod, but that's okay. It shows you the IP. You can type that in and get there yourself. Alright, final notes for this client. It is a great client for PvP, and it's just a great client for customization overall, but this is a client in and of itself. It is not a mod pack, so you do have to have its own separate launcher than Minecraft itself. Alright, time for the final client of the video, Badlion client. Alright, so now let's get into the categories. So PvP is first. We're going to do that one as a 6 out of 10. Now, the PvP just does not feel like normal Minecraft PvP. Even on the base form client, I can PvP better than I can on the Badlion client. It's just weird when you dual players. It feels clunky. Labymod and Lunar client feels smooth, while Badlion just feels like a clunky, unfinished thing. Alright, for the customization, you can enable stuff and move stuff around like the other two clients, so for this one, I'm gonna have to give it a 7 at least. Some things just don't feel right, like how the GUI looks when you do have to enable it, but, you know, that's just nitpicking at this point. But yeah, we're gonna leave that one with a 7 out of 10. Alright, now we're gonna get into the fun category. Now that's gonna be a 2 out of 10. The emotes are just like Lunar client. They have the same fluid like movements, and they are all Fortnite emotes. So, you know, I wasn't really a fan of that on Lunar client, and if Badlion is basically just gonna have the same exact thing, it's not gonna get them any better of a score. Now, I just realized we're out of order, but the FPS increase and decrease, we're gonna give this one actually an 8 out of 10. It did boost me in areas that Labymod and Lunar couldn't, but, you know, the castle footage does show, and it is pretty good, so yeah. Alright, time for the notes for the Badlion client. One thing that really bothers me is how hard this thing is to uninstall. You have to restart your PC, and you also need to restart it when you install it. It's kind of weird. It's not like the other two at all. Another thing that bugs me is that you need to have a Badlion account on their website. The other two clients, you don't have to have any accounts anywhere else other than your Minecraft account that you purchased. So it just really bugs me, these two things, and I just felt like I needed to tell them. Alright, so if you're more for fun and want a more laid-back version of Minecraft, you're not really a big PvPer, you can go either Lunar or Labymod. I'd recommend more of a Labymod since I am a Labymod kind of person. If you are a PvP player, Lunar is the way to go. Labymod I use more often than Lunar, but it's not worse. Lunar is a little nicer than I anticipated when I first went into this video, but I will not be moving to Lunar because, you know, I just prefer Labymod and how I have it set up already. It's all perfect to me already. I will be using Lunar for PvP like videos and events, but, you know, Labymod is my main client. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you did, drop a like down below and comment down below which client you use the most and which one is your favorite and why. I'm curious, I'd like to know. And, you know, personally, do not touch Badlion. It's just, the only thing good about Badlion is the replay system, but most computers nowadays that are PCs, like big PCs, have a replay system, so I mean, yeah. But yeah, drop a comment down below which one you guys like to use the most. And yeah, so I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, drop a like down below, share it with your friends, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.
I go moo. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. I go moo.